up, guys? It's Shining Polaris. I am going to talk about tonight's AEW Dynamite. It took place in Nashville. There was a lot of things going on in this episode. I'm very sure there's going to be a lot of criticism about it. But of course, we are just like 2 weeks away from the biggest wrestling show ever, which is AEW All In the UK. And they really need to start making matches for the show. So today was basically a lot about that. So I think I'm just going to mainly talk about how they set up the matches and maybe what I think about it, whatever. I voiced my opinions already very strongly about what I think about All In on Twitter. And it's positive. I actually like it, and a lot of people don't like it. So anyhow, all right, let's see. First match we had was Orange Cassidy versus Wheeler Yuta. And I actually thought that Yuta was going to win it here. And I'm a huge Orange Cassidy fan, and I'm happy that he retained. But it's like, I keep thinking, oh man, he's going to lose it next time. So I don't know if he's going to have a match at All In. If he does, or even at All Out, I think that's where he's going to finally lose it. So, but anyhow, so they had the match, and Orange Cassidy beats Wheeler Yuta, and then this is where the Blackpool Combat Club came in to beat him up, and then the Best Friends came in to help Orange Cassidy. And then right at the end, we have kind of like a surprise, and that was Eddie Kingston coming in, and he came back from his little thing in Japan, so he's back. Everyone's excited, and basically Eddie Kingston's announced one of the other matches that will be in All In, which is it's going to be Eddie Kingston with the Best Friends, right? Who else? Yeah, because it's gonna be like 6-on-6, so it's gonna be like crazy. And the Blackpool Combat Club, which right now is just Mox, Yuta, and Claudio, they can pick either 2 or 3. I can't remember if it's 6 or 5. 2 or 3 people that they are going to choose for their team to go against Eddie Kingston and his Best Friends. So and it's gonna be a stadium stampede. I forgot to say that. I was actually really excited for this. I'm like, this is going to be cool. That stadium is huge. It's going to be like all over the place. For a little bit I've seen on Twitter, there's some people that don't like it. And I guess it's because, they're expecting more single matches, because the criticism of All In is that this should be like the biggest and the best show AEW ever put out. So it should be all single matches, like huge, big single matches, right? And up to this point, the only singles match we had is the main event, which is MJF versus Adam Cole. So, but anywho, so we're going to have the Stadium Stampede match, like I said, with Eddie Kingston and friends and Blackpool Combat Club. So they're going to pick 2 or 3 people that to be on their side. And my speculation right now, I have no clue who it is. My speculation is that it's going to be probably some New Japan guys. One of them probably Zack Sabre Jr. And I say that because since Danielson can't be in that match, maybe he pick him or whatever. So that's the only one I have so far. I'm not sure about the other 2 or the other one. So we'll have to see if they give up more hints. But I'm really excited for that. I think it's a fun match to get everyone in the stadium involved and stuff like that. Stadium's big. I mean, are they going to go to every level and do this? I will have to see. That's why I'm excited about it. All right, let's see. There's a lot of things going on, so I don't even know if I'm going to do it in order. But anyway, I'll just go with should I go with the Kenny or the Jericho? Okay, maybe I'll just talk about the Kenny thing. So, they had the interview with Kenny Omega and Jim Ross, and this was already pre-taped, so a lot of people were disappointed in that too, because they wanted to see Kenny there live. But anyway, it was pre-taped at the Daily's place, and Kenny's just talking about his relationship with Don and whatnot. And then out of the blue, you had Bullet Club Gold attacking with Takeshita attacking Kenny. And which is expected because we already heard the rumors about their match. Just from watching it, that whole attack thing just looked very weird to me. I don't know. It was not not that good. I don't know if they were like editing it or something. It was cut weird or whatever. I just didn't think that segment seemed all over the place. But anyway, the point of that was to get the match. Shortly after that, we had they cut to Adam Page. He's like in front of an ambulance. And, he's saying that he didn't like that Bullet Club Gold attacked Kenny. So Kenny's going to have his two friends, him and Kota Ibushi, and they're going to, they can go at it against each other. So there you go. You got the next match, which is the big rumored one where people were really angry about, which is the Golden Elite. And you can see I have them up here. So the Golden Elite, which is Kenny, Hangman, and Kota versus Bullet Club Gold, JY, Juice Robinson, and Takeshita. So I don't know. I like this match because all my favorite people are in there. But I understand the criticism. People were hoping for the Kenny versus Takeshita, or Kenny versus Ospreay even. Some people even say Kenny versus CM Punk. Just at least like a singles match, but and then the other rumor is that Kenny's going to have that single match at All Out. So people are even angry about that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think this is going to be a fun match. I said it before on Twitter that, the show can only be so long unless they did like 2 nights like WrestleMania or whatever, which by the way, ticket sales were today. But, like we want all these people on there, right? You want Jay White to be on there. You want Kenny to be on there. You want Hangman to be on there. You want to see Kota. Unfortunately, they all can't have single matches. So like this would be like the only way to have all of them together. And I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. But I understand why people aren't really happy about that. So jumping right after that, we're gonna go from like a Don segment to another Don segment. This is Don Callis talking to Jericho, and to basically ask him, are you going to join his family? So this, oh man, every segment is like just so much. So after Jericho and Don talking, it kind of seemed like, Jericho maybe was going to join, and then when he sounded like he basically said, no, I'm not, blah, blah, blah. And then Don shows the little painting with his head. And then shenanigans happened. So you had Jericho again beat up by Takeshita, and then Sammy Guevara came in. And then someone with a hood, right, came in and attacked Jericho. And who was that? That is Will Ospreay. So that was kind of cool because everybody was hoping Will would appear at All In somehow. Again, I know you all wanted him against Kenny, but it's not happening, unfortunately. But you'll have Will Ospreay versus Jericho. So there you go with our other match for All In, which is the other singles match, Jericho versus Will Ospreay. And so I guess Will Ospreay is part of Don's family and the United Empire. So yay. I don't know. I don't know with this Don family stuff, who's actually in it, or he's just saying that. I know only Takeshita, but who else? So yeah, a lot of things went on with that segment. So I don't know. Let's see. What's the next thing? This I don't even know how to say it. Swerve, Darby, Sting, and AR Fox. So we have that shenanigans going on. That's one of the other tag matches. Was a coughing match. And we're just going to go right to the end where you had Sting talking to Prince Nana, and he is just like going crazy, right? He's like laughing and just being a little goofy, and he has the little like, smile painted on. So basically he's trying to tell us that, yeah, we're going to have the Joker version of Sting for this coffin tag team match. So that's cool. I instantly retweeted Impact's tweet about Sting. Let me just shout out to Impact that anytime anything happens on AEW, whoever does the Impact's like YouTube channel and social media, give them credit because they will automatically like in a minute retweet like, you want to know more about Joker Sting? Here we got it in TNA. You want to know more about Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy? Here we go in TNA. Like they're so good about that. So give props to Impact Wrestling for doing that. So yeah, so there you go. There you got your other tag team match, but we already knew that, but this time with Joker Sting. Let's see. Next one, what do we got here? I know I'm gonna like miss so many things. So we just go with the women's match. This was Britt Baker versus the Bunny, and the Bunny. This is the first time Bunny came back in, like, I think they said about six or so months, right? Because she was out with injury. So it was really cool to see her back in the ring with her whole group, which is, you know, Butcher and Blade, and then Penelope and Kip. So that was cool. But obviously we know that she is losing, which sucks because I do like Bunny a lot. Again, Impact. Yeah, so it's not surprising that Britt won. So that was the other match we have at All In, which was for the women's world title. You know, Sheeta, Tony, Saraya, and Britt Baker. So I didn't really. That match was short because you're like, what's going on? So anyhow, we're gonna just move on to the next thing. I'm going to talk about MJF and Adam Cole at the end, but I'm going to go right to my main event. I'm joking, which is Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy in that like hardcore no DQ Texas chainsaw sponsorship match. And you already know, like, to me, all of Jeff Jarrett matches are just so silly. So I was actually really excited for this. And then when they took it, I was immediately Jeff Hardy came out first, and then after his entrance went right to the like lobby or back area, which was like lighted like this dark red. I will have to say that was all very hard to watch. So I really wanted to like this match. This match wasn't as good as I have to say. It wasn't as good as I thought, and I think a lot of it had to do with it being in the like lobby area. My friends that attended that show said they really didn't like that match because a lot of it took place back there, so nothing like in the ring really. And even watching it on TV, there was just so much going on. And again, I mean, we're not taking this match too seriously, so you knew like all of Jeff Jarrett's crew there is gonna like come in for the heavy shenanigans, and then later when Hardy and Jarrett were in the ring, that's when the Hardy and his friends came out to finish that off, you know, with Matt, Isaiah, and Ethan. So yeah, that match was just really crazy. Very gimmicky. Again, don't take it too seriously, but even as a funny match, I don't think the crowd was super into that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was for the money, so whatever. Anyway, Jeff Jarrett won. Nashville, hometown. He had the Texas chainsaw belt, so that was really funny. All right, and are we having a Jeff Jarrett match at All In? I'm still waiting for that, so hopefully they do. You know, I'm waiting. Okay. Before the main event, well, I'm going to talk about MJF and Adam Cole. Probably the best part of the whole episode. Come on now. It is basically both of them they're doing their promo for All In. Adam Cole went first, talked about, you know, why he deserved to have the title. He had this like long, you know, heartfelt story, whatever. And then MJF was like, that's cool, I got a better story. So MJF, I really like that segment, what MJF saying. You could say because I'm biased, and he was talking a lot about Cody. Oh, you can't even see it on here, but I still have my SummerSlam stuff onto the side. Yeah, no, he mentioned Cody Rhodes a lot, and he just talked about All In, the first one in Chicago, a lot too. I really like that he basically was saying like he wanted a chance to be on like this huge show, so he contacted Cody and was like hoping he'd get a spot on there, stuff like that. I mean, it was really, you know, well done. Afterwards, MJF was basically saying like, yeah, he has a friend in Adam Cole, but there's nothing more important than Triple B, right? So I like the end where he gets the crowd, you know, saying better than you and you know it, and then Adam Cole's like, no man, I'm gonna be the next champion, and he gets the crowd to say Adam Cole, baby. I like that so much. It's gonna be such a great championship match in my opinion. Yeah. So let's see. So after that, yeah, Roderick Strong. He's just he's just going haywire right now. He's probably like, oh my God, my best friend, what's going on? So they were attacked. They were attacked afterwards by Aussie Open, you know, to get that set up for their 0 hour match. That's crazy. They're gonna do 2 matches, but the show is probably gonna be like 6 hours long. So so they could do 0 hour, literally take a nap, and then do the main event. All right. So the last match we have. This is the Young Bucks versus Guns. Now, me and my friends at the show were timing this because we're like, we got how much time they have left. So it was under 15 minutes. I'm going to say more like 12 minutes. And we were like, okay, they have to do their entrance. Well, they kind of solved that because the Guns came out first in their entrance and then the Young Bucks attacked them from behind. So, I don't know how you guys feel about the Guns, but I'm not a big fan of them. So I obviously just here to watch the Young Bucks. But watch that match. I'm just like, you know, even my friends there, huge Young Bucks fans as well, and we both don't like the Guns. So we were like, let's just beat them and get this over with. So the Guns, they lost, obviously, and they better. I was like, if there was a part of me that thought that maybe the Young Bucks were going to lose with Bullet Club interference, but the Young Bucks won, and then Bullet Club interfered afterwards. So coming out, it was Jay White and Juice attacking the Young Bucks, and because you know, they had no help because everyone is injured or not there, you know. So who came out to help the Young Bucks? Yeah, it was FTR, and I was like, that's nice, and that's nice. So FTR came out, basically just scared the Bullet Club off, and mostly because they don't want the Young Bucks to get injured before they match, because they want to have like the best match ever. So the show ended with FTR and Young Bucks looking at each other and are like, yes. Oh, they can't even see it. They're like, yes, tag team. Who's gonna be the best tag team in the world? So there you go. Yeah, this is video long because I'm just ranting here. There's a lot of things that went on. I'm very sure I probably forgot something, but I think I got most of what I wanted to say. Yeah, let's see. I think on Collision we'll probably have more All In matches. Now, as for All Out, I'm really not sure what are they really going to do about that, because is it going to literally be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, right before it, that they're just going to announce all in matches? And they better be pretty good, because they have like no build. No, there's probably gonna be some, like, you know, we got the Kenny versus Takeshita maybe for All Out, you know, that's one of them, and so we'll see. I don't know. All right, that's too much ranting. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. I applied for All Out press, so we'll see if we got that, or if I got that. And yeah, so anyhow, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Shining Polaris, TikTok for all your GCW and SummerSlam clips I'm uploading right now. That is at Shining Polaris AEW. Follow the Yarn Bucks at YoungBucks_AEW on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.